Its first iteration as a program was a plagiarism checker. That is how it started. It's how I used it when I was in college and during my master's and my doctoral coursework. However, it is transformed and has a much more user interface for instructors on the front end to create a culture of academic integrity, to teach what plagiarism is, how students can unintentionally plagiarize. And for teachers to have consistency in providing feedback. So some of the things my staff particularly enjoys and the teachers that I've trained in some of the more nuanced pieces of this enjoy are quick marks. So teachers can highlight something and provide a quick mark. They can customize quick marks. There are consistent standards-driven rubrics based on grade level. There are rubrics for responses to math open-ended questions, for science open-ended questions, AP rubrics. There's also the ETS E-rater. So the same technology that's used by the College Board and by when students take the SAT or the pre-SAT, that same technology is utilized by TurnItIn as well. There are also student tools. So there is a peer feedback studio, and there is something called Draft Coach, which is a Microsoft Word or Google Docs Chrome extension, where students are getting the same information that their instructors will be provided ahead of time. So they can go back up to 3 times and go back into their work and continue to revise. The emphasis in the writing process is really on that revision and editing. So TurnItIn has really helped in that. TurnItIn will not tell us if a student plagiarized or not, because there are different types of assignments. So if a student is in an AP course, they are in an AP seminar, and they are preparing an annotated bibliography, their similarity report may come back 92% similar. That doesn't mean they plagiarized. It means that they're citing sources and it's coming up with similar phrases, similar wording. On the other end, a student might be asked to read a text and write an original response. We would expect that to have a 0% similarity report. If that comes back with a 50% similarity report, the student used sources that they weren't intended to use, and we use that as a teaching opportunity. Throughout the year, I will have teachers who come to me and say, you know, this is kind of what happened, and we talk through it. It's a teaching opportunity. It's a learning opportunity.